Good evening, everyone. I'm Nathan, here with my wonderful wife, Laura.
Hello.
And we're here to do just a review of a Twister, not a playthrough today.
Nobody needs to see that.
No, so
Sorry.
Twister's the classic game where you basically you spin a colour and a body part, and then you got to put either the hand, foot,
Hand or foot. Just hand or feet.
into that specific colour. And obviously you get into all sorts of messes depending on what colours and things you end up spinning.
You might get twisted. In Twister.
I see where they got the name from.
Hey.
And as you can see, our copy second hand, it's got some nice
Teeth.
teeth stickers.
For some reason on the back.
This particular release is from the 90s, but I don't think they really changed that much at all.
No, so, you know, I believe all the gameplay is the same unless it's like a weird variant version, which there are variants, but...
Which we are going to have up on the channel at some point.
Yes, we will.
Pardon me.
So, you get a spinner. It shows the colours that appear on the Twister mat, which we'll attempt to show you. Yep. And then it's got either right or left hand or right or left foot. They're the only body parts that are allowed to go on the coloured spaces.
So let's just get the rest of the things out. Here we have the mat, which we'll attempt to show some
As
of.
best we can. And then we have some very dirty instructions. Again, copies secondhand, so it came that way.
So as we said, the aim is to basically the referee, if you've got 3 or more players, spins, and if they yell out green, left hand, then all the players on the mat then have to put their left hand on a green unoccupied space.
Yeah, so let's show the ball before we continue there. It's quite large, we're not going to be able to show the whole thing. And you can probably tell we are filming in a slightly different location to do our best to show you as much as we can.
So here's half the board.
Yeah. So across the bottom it says Twister. In fact, I think it's on both ends from memory.
Let me just roll it up as I'm thinking. It's got all the spaces there.
Well, hang on, what are you rolling it up for?
So I can show how many spaces there are.
Goodness, but it's not even remotely unfolded. Hang on.
This thing's massive.
It is enormous, yeah. So you obviously can't play this on a table. You do have to play it on the floor. Also, you wouldn't want to be up on a table twisting.
Definitely not.
Alright, so we have the big name of Twister here, and then it says the game that ties you up in knots.
So basically, depending on how many people you've got playing, there's slightly different starting positions. If you've got teams, which
Hang on,
consist...
if you've got 2 players, you start on either side of the mat. So one at this end and then one
all the way...
at the other end, which isn't even unfolded.
Oh,
Here we go.
Boy, oh boy, this
all
is
the way
big.
at the other end. So you start, I think, with both feet on there, from memory, I think it was. This is plasticky, by the way, if anyone hasn't ever had Twister.
And apparently slightly mouldy or dirty on the back. Ugh. Gotta wash your hands after this.
Again, this is not our... Well, we've never really bought a brand new copy, so...
So basically, as Laura said, 2 players start on each end. You can also play, obviously, 3 people.
Well, so yeah, yes and no. So you actually start a 2-player game. You don't have someone to spin for you. You're actually both on the board. And in that case, you don't use the spinner at all. You take it in turns. One person calls out either left or right hand or foot. The other person calls out a colour. You then alternate that as the turns go on.
Which can be, depending on how vicious they are, like me, you can obviously try and give them very difficult ones. If you've got 3 people, 2 people are on the board, and one person acts as the referee who
Which
spins.
is the person who spins, yes.
The referee also has another couple of functions. While you're twisting around, if someone wishes to put their hand or foot through part of your body or arm or hand, you can actually tell the referee, I'm going to lift my hand or foot up to allow them past and put it back down.
Yes, you must notify them first.
As long as your elbow, or is it knees?
Elbows and knees, yep.
Do not touch the mat, then that is a...
legal move, I suppose.
Legal move.
Yes. Not that I would personally want to be helping someone else.
No way.
You know, stuff them, make them fall. You can also play this with 4 players, but you do have to play in teams if you go with the 4-player option. So then 2 people on each team are working together. If
one person in that team falls, then that entire team loses. I will mention, actually, if you're playing either the 2 or 3 player game, no one can occupy the same colour circle. So if we roll a spin and we go right hand, yellow circle, and I want to move to that circle, but Laura's hand's already there, I've got to find another unoccupied circle.
So if Nathan's hand's already here, I can't put my hand like here with his. I might have to go to this one or the next one further down.
And the other thing is, if that happens and I get left hand or right hand, and I'm already on here and it gets spun up again, I then have to relocate that right hand to another unoccupied yellow. I can't leave it there.
You can't just say, well, I'm already on it.
No.
It doesn't work like that. They also suggest in the instructions a couple of other ways you can play if maybe you have too many people, or just like, you know, more than can go on there at one time. They suggest doing like a round robin or some sort of elimination sort of style tournament. But
I can't imagine. I couldn't picture in my mind getting that many people together to play Twister.
no, I'm terribly clumsy, so
Oh,
you don't want to play Twister with me.
one more thing with teams. Both team members can occupy the same colour.
Yes,
if they
that's
happen
the
to be on
only
them.
time if you're working together.
So it's pretty simple. Spin, put your extremity on said circle that it comes up with. If you fall, you're out.
You can also, you don't have to fall and like hurt yourself. If you can clearly see that you can't make the move because of where you've gotten twisted, you can just say, I can't do that, and pull your body out. If there's two other people playing, they can continue.
They keep on going till there's a one final standing person.
Yes, so if there are 3 people on the mat playing, not including whoever is refereeing for you, one starts at this end, one starts the opposite, and then one off to one of the sides there as well. So that they're all kind of separated to begin with, until you get twisted later on.
The only time I remember playing Twister is probably like 15, 20 years ago. Let us know if you have, is it the early box art of this, I think it's like the 60s, shows me like a cocktail party playing it. Has anyone played Twister at a party?
Can't say I have.
Me either.
If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section down below any funny Twister stories you have. I'm sure there are some out there. I'm just super clumsy, so it's a game that either I'm out instantly in or I just don't bother playing because I know I'm going to be out first.
You know what would make it a lot harder? This sort of material, you could soap it up with dish detergent.
That would be awful. I can already fall. I don't need to make it slippery. Hit that subscribe button and check back soon. We have videos every single Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.